Hello, I'm Joe McDonald and this is Big Mac's Battle Blog. So it's been quite an interesting day today. I'm still technically in the military at the moment, waiting for paperwork to be signed in Kyiv. So, you know, I'm still available, but I've handed in my rifle and my armour and my helmet and all that, right? You know, and the boss is like, hey, look, we need some parts for the FPV antennas picked up, and do you want to help? I was like, how much do they cost? And it's like 50,000 for the antennas, and I was like, yeah, that's all right. So it's like £1,000. So went and got them. Always like the chance to drive the Ford Ranger that Protect Ukraine got me down the motorway, and you know, put my foot down a little bit, and went and did that. But at the same time, we're now being made aware that basically the orcs, the Russians, are pushing really fucking hard on the bridge right now with decidedly more men than they usually do. You know, which has caused a big reaction on our side. So, you know, me boss asked me earlier, in all seriousness, you know, if it comes to it, can we still count on you? You know, and I was like, what, like doing a drone mission? He's like, no, it'll be like fighting as infantry. I was like, yeah, okay. So yeah, given that this for me seems to be like the end of the first film, you know, fucking, or perhaps the end of the second film if you want to look at it like that. But yeah, you know, I'm just leaving the military, and now all of a sudden, finally, after you know, not having done any infantry work for quite a while, suddenly we're thrown into a big, it's so desperate we're using drone pilots as infantry defence, then I'm gonna get fucking killed, aren't I? Like 100%, 100%. So, you know, as much as part of me is like, well, that's an interesting way to fucking round off my career, yeah, part of me is like, oh, there's too much narrative narrative bad luck in this. So anyway, there you go, a little short from me. And as always, to our Russian and Vatnik listeners, Idina Hoyzalupa.
These antennas will help FPV teams kill even more Russians. Thanks for all volunteers and Big Mac Battle Blog. We appreciate all the help. Slava Ukraini.
And now we're going to have me talking over a medley of drone footage, and this is all stuff that happened when the orcs were pushing the bridge the other day. So here we got some thermal and daytime Mavic being used together. See the orcs moving around, you know. At first it was all like great panic, because basically, like, you know, 500-600 orcs turned up in kind of forward positions. But then pretty much what happened is they were sending like a platoon or so at a time. There's just a slightly bigger sacrifice because it was fucking some important day for Russia the other day. So yeah, this is all like Mavic 3T stuff. Your guys' money has helped buy about 12 or get about 12 of them, which is like 60,000 worth of drones on its own. They are a bit cheaper than they used to be these days. Oh yeah, these are the first line in defence for drone warfare. You know, it's these days, yeah, like €4,000 gets you something that you can cover 10 square kilometres of front with. They're amazing. Oh yeah, we're just looking at the guys, you know, under the trees here. More dropping of munitions there. You know, you can get up to a 700 gram bomb
under a Mavic, but we tend to use slightly lighter ones for the Enterprise at night, more like sort of 200-300 gram munitions, which is still a sizable bang if it's all HE anyway. Back to the FPV footage. We've got some international pilots now who might bring down here. Some of this is their work. So yeah, they're off working already. It's all going well. Those guys went to the Azov FPV school, which is very elitist. And yeah, you know, they passed there. Yeah, we've got some Baba Yaga footage now. Again, these are all Baba Yagas that your guys' money's paid for. So 140 grand has gone into Baba Yagas with like buying drones and repairs and upgrades over the time, which is for what they do, is still an incredibly cash efficient way. Anyway, that's it.